Hey,
Hey.
I love
Hey.
that you are getting your hair done right
Yeah,
now.
this is definitely raw and uncut. See my amazing stylist back there.
This is the essence of girl talk, okay?
Straight up raw. They get to see
I
the
love
real
it.
Mary. This is what I do on my off time, y'all. Take care
I
of me.
love it. Authentic, vulnerable, genuine. That's why you're on the fan list. That's why
That's
you're.
right. That's right. Good morning, family. Hey, Brandon.
What you
I
getting done to your hair?
have locks, so she's retwisting.
Are you gonna get any type of updo or anything special?
2-strand twist.
Okay.
Like y'all curly and cute and stuff.
How long have you had your locks?
Ooh, how many years has been Red? 4? 4 years. Yep, 4 years.
Okay, your hair is super long for 4 years.
Isn't it? She got them blessed hands.
And it's like I'll be loving the lock look, like I'll get my faux locks, but I'm
Yeah.
too scared to make the plunge. It feels so permanent to me.
Well, hey, babe, I miss you too. Um, you know what? It was a spiritual thing for me. When
Mm.
I'm telling you, but you got to get it with the right person, though. You can't let anybody just touch your locks
Yeah,
because it's going to be part of
yeah,
you. Just like, take care of your body. Your hair is the same way. And when I did it, it was the best decision I could have ever made.
that's beautiful. I love
Because
it.
it's spiritual.
Yeah,
It's just not a
I
hairstyle.
felt that way about going natural. I'm natural under here,
Uh,
and so I've been natural probably 14 years now.
yeah,
But I felt that way too, just being your true, authentic self.
yeah, yeah. That's what I did. I did the big chop. I cut all of the relaxer out, went blonde. Was wearing a natural little curly look for a minute until it grew out enough for her to be able to lock it. Yeah, I was excited about it.
Well, I won't keep you with your hair appointment, and we got B Griffin out here talking about what we talking about. So let's tell them what we talking about, Mary. So if you guys don't know, I am author Nicole D. Miller, and I host an event called Girl Talk, which Mary Johnson is an upcoming panelist for. I'm super excited. We're tackling the topic of health. So the next Girl Talk is taking care of us. We're talking about women's health. And I definitely wanted you guys to learn more about Mary and what she's going to contribute. So, Mary, just tell our viewers who you are. I know you got a lot of businesses, so tell us the rundown and all that you do.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, I am the owner of the Vitamin Candy brand, which consists of 3 components, which is mental, physical, and spiritual wellness. And that's pretty much to sum it all up. I have brick and mortar locations. I own a vegan restaurant, a vegan wine line. I'm still a certified trainer. I added some more things to that list as of late, and I am a certified genetic DNA programmer, which helps you learn your genetics first so you can tackle your weight loss programs and know like how to eat properly that way. And I'm also a motivational speaker. I try to speak life into people. All of my clients that booked me for like health consults or just like a fitness coach, because sometimes we don't always need the physical part of it. We need that mental wellness. So that's just a summary of what I do.
And that's why you're the perfect person for this next event, because health is more than just physical. It's mental, it's emotional, it's spiritual. And so we're going to be talking about all of those things.
Yeah.
Now, can you give us a little rundown of how you discovered this part of who you are, how you discovered your purpose? Because you do a lot of things. So how did you fall into that?
Honestly, at 11 years old, my first experience at college, I went to Fillon University, and I was in a program called Ohio Business Week. And I did that for 7 days. It seemed like a whole month because, when you're a kid, the time seems so much longer. But that was my first introduction to business, and I wanted to always be in business. I didn't discover that I was going to be in the health and wellness business until I kind of let myself go back in the early 1990s. Well, no, late. I ain't gonna say early, late 1990s. Right out of high school, I had gotten married, moved out the house, not got married, got in a relationship and with my junior high school sweetheart. moved out home and just trying to be like a wife too early and stuff like that. You know how we get, just doing extra responsible things that we shouldn't have been doing. And I kind of let my health get away from me. And I didn't want to end up with all the ailments that my family members had, like high blood pressure and like, you know, cancer and heart issues and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, I got to change the narrative and get back to who I was. I was running track, you know, all that kind of stuff. I always stay active. So I tapped back into that in 2009 where I started training myself. And then after it got past my limits and I needed something more, I was like, well, let me sign up and start going to this gym, which was New Life Fitness Camp. And it turns out we already had a relationship. She just had been taking care of herself so well that I didn't even recognize who she was. And actually grew up, you know, kind of in the same neighborhood. And we were friends. We were in a singing group together. And so when she recognized who I was, it was kind of more of a comforting thing to me because it was like I'm at home now because this was somebody I know. And I was pouring back into a woman-owned business anyway. And at the same time, helping myself.
Wow. Now you touched on a lot of things, and I love that you share your journey because it shows the ups and downs of women and our bodies and our physical health. And it shows that you can pursue it and navigate the ups and downs and keep fighting, right? So you don't have to just stay where you are. You can keep pursuing it. It may take a while. You also touched on connecting with someone that was safe and comfortable and being in a safe, comfortable environment to work out. You talked about how you worked independently. You worked out independently, had that internal drive and motivation, which is very inspirational. Yeah. And I love that you dated us, you know, 1990s, okay, 80s baby right here. So I got you. You know, and it just shows the progression. It took you, what, 10 years maybe? You said 2009 is when you tapped into New Life?
2009, I started. But from 2004 up until 2009 is when I was like, when I had gained all the weight, not really realizing it. Because, you know, we don't really see it until it's too late. I was working. I was going to school in a full-blown relationship. By that time, I was married. So I'm in college. I got a full-time job. I was doing hair and, you know, and just working all the time. And I never took time for me. I was taking care of everybody else except for myself, and I had to do something about it.
And that's such a great point, too, that sometimes we gain the weight because we're not taking care of ourselves and we're doing so much for other people, which is really the backbone of Girl Talk. It is attracting female leaders, right? So we have so many female leaders who are doing the most, looking out for everybody else. But we really want to create a space for you guys to pour into each other, to grow through fellowship and sisterhood and bonding. So perfect fit for Girl Talk. Now, speaking of Girl Talk, what has been your experience thus far with the group and the events?
So the first time around when we did the first Girl Talk, I love learning from other women. I love being in a room with people that are not in the same industry with me or that are at a higher level of success in their businesses so I can learn something from them because I know I have a lot of knowledge to share. But when you're in a room with others that have more than you or something that you never even heard of before, it's so inspiring. And it shows the love, the genuine love, and guards are being let down where we trust each other with that information and that we could just love on each other and be authentic and pure. So that experience alone, just having those conversations and just the topics about life, it's a safe space. I love safe spaces.
You nailed it on the head. It's like you have all of these heavy hitters, you have all of these female leaders doing their thing, and you can learn from them. And it's not about the competition, it's not about egos, it's not about insecurities. It's really like, let your hair down, take your cape off. How can I help you? How can you help me? And let's get it, right? So I love that you said that. Now, with our upcoming topic, taking care of us, what is it that you're most looking forward to? Are there any specific things you want to share or you're hoping to receive?
Yeah, I really want to tap in on like mental wellness, the mental health, because we don't talk about it. As Black women in particular, we are groomed to hush hush. You don't tell everybody, keep everything in house. You know, it's a secret. Don't tell your truth. Don't be your authentic self. And we always got to just like behave appropriately in certain instances or environments without being our true authentic selves. And it plays a big role on our mental health, and we need to just kind of let our guard down and be okay with that. If you got a therapist, that's fine. and just be and having a person that you can like pour all that into, and they can pour into you, so that everybody can just still be okay within, like inside out. Because on the outside, we all be looking well and like we got it. Or we're just so groomed to be so strong. She a black woman. She's great. She's strong. She got it. Do it. And women in particular, I'm never even going to just say any particular race. Women, period. We're just groomed to be that way from birth, from just getting that easy bake oven and that baby doll. We learn to take care of others instead of ourselves. And I really want to share my personal experience with mental health in a healthy way, like what helped me stay on track and living the life that I live right now, and also receiving information from the other women on how they tap into that. And sisterhood is a big deal. So I'm really interested in hearing about that.
And thank you for bringing up the mental health piece. We do have Dr. Shamara Hutchins, who's going to be on the panelist. I know I have some personal experiences with dealing with eating disorders. I think other people do as well. And we don't think about that being a mental health, byproduct of mental health. I didn't know that for a long time. Body image, body distortion, all of the pressure from social media with our appearance, like all of that. We're going to get into it. So thank you so much, Mary. I really appreciate your feedback. For those who are watching, grab your ticket. It's $5, okay? So no excuses, $5. We're going to be at Unbar Cafe off Larchmere, March 24th from 6 to 8 p.m. We're going to have wine available, so get your drink tickets because you can't buy them there. And of course, after our 1 hour dialogue, there will be time for Q&A for the audience. And then it's y'all's time. It's time for networking and fellowship. So if you are a go-getter, if you are a woman, if you are a man who values women empowerment, women leadership, because I get asked all the time, can men come? Yes, men can come. Come support your women. This is about the community. And as Mary said, it's not just a Black woman thing. It is an all-woman thing. It is inclusive. So we're looking forward to hearing from you, Mary. Girl, continue getting your hair done. Show us a picture.
Posting that selfie, I'm be in the car like, yep. With that,
post it. I'll post it. I'll be like, this is after her interview. Oh, and tickets are available on Eventbrite.
Okay.
All right, Mary. Thank you so much for joining, and we will see you on Sunday, March 24th.
Okay, bye. Thanks for joining, you guys.